Okay, so another movie that I despised, and then I want to hear about My Friend Dahmer. I despise this with every fiber of my being. I do. I'm interested in it. I despise this. It's I, Tonya.
Really? Is that bad? Oh, God. Oh, man, I haven't seen it yet. So I don't...
Well, I mean, I'm an outlier on this. But for
there are
me,
some people that find it repugnant and condescending, and there are people that really hate it. So
that's good. So I'm not entirely alone.
It's a great trailer, though. It is a great trailer. I have to give it that.
It's a great trailer. It's edited well and everything. I think the editing in it, because it does keep things moving very quickly, is something that maybe is fooling people into its quality. It's another entry into the Goodfellas sweepstakes. It has the freeze frames and the ironic narration and people talking to the camera and stuff. But everybody in it is completely, utterly trash. Not only, and I know that Tonya Harding. I know Tonya Harding doesn't come from royalty or anything, but there has to be something to like about the people, because I just to me she's a punching bag in this, and I mean she is slapped around not only by her husband, Jeff Gillooly, played by Sebastian Stan, but also, of course, by her mother, played by Allison Janney, who's getting rave reviews. And yes, I do love Allison Janney, and I love Margot Robbie too. But and I think they're fine in it. Everybody is, but it's another delve into incredibly unpleasant people and actions. It's the kind of movie that has a fat character, which is it's something that I despise. Is when a fat character is seen in every scene eating, like you be fucking meeting the Queen of England and you're eating a sandwich or whatever. He's like eating a sandwich while Tonya is on the ice, at the Olympics or something. I'm like, come on, they don't have to have him eating at every scene. I mean, I know he's a fat fuck, but come on, can you give the guy a break? And of course he's one of the worst people in it, and because that's just the kind of movie this is. Is it supposed to be funny? Is this supposed to be funny? I guess it's supposed to be funny if you're laughing at the people. If you're laughing at them, feeling condescending to them. I guess if you feel better than them, which anybody would, then I guess you might find some of it funny. But I didn't find any of it funny at all. Zero.
Here's what it strikes me as. It almost, and I don't know, maybe because we live in such outlandish times now, people respond to it more, but it seems like a Jerry Springer production that's being misplaced as like high art satire.
Right. Whereas I would rather watch Jerry Springer's movie Ringmaster, which is actually kind of an underrated movie, than watch something like this. Because Ringmaster has at least some respect for its characters in it. Zero respect for anybody. Nobody is seen as, and Allison Janney, as good as she is, it's a one-note performance. I mean, she's the
mother from hell. So
she's the mother from hell. She's obviously the worst mother that we've seen probably on screen since Mommy Dearest. Just absolutely a terrible person, but once you put that makeup on her, that haircut, and give her that brown cigarette and everything, and the glasses, the job is done, buddy. That's it. That's all it takes. It's just a one-note horrible thing, huh? What's the question?
Is this a movie that reconfirms
I don't know how I can't dance around this. I'll just say it's just a movie that reconfirms people like that Hollywood just looks down on this class of people. It just reconfirms that 100. I mean, it sounds like 200% from your review of it.
Oh, it definitely doubles down on it for sure. I mean, we're talking about the maker. This is the maker of things like Mr. Woodcock, and I guess the top movie of his career is maybe Lars and the Real Girl, which is not a movie.
Lars and the Real Girl made this? It's a totally different tone. I mean,
yes. And he also made Fright Night, which is a movie that I like as well. So, I mean, he's not...
The remake of Fright Night, right?
The remake of Fright Night, yes.
Okay.
Craig Gillespie is his name, but I just, boy, can we stop doing these Goodfellas movies? I mean, oh, God, let me just say this, too. This is another movie. Oh, boy, this drove me nuts. Absolutely nuts. Every 2 minutes, a new top 40 song comes on the thing. I mean, every single... kind of, I mean, there's Spirit in the Sky is used, and there's Everyone's a Winner by Hot Chocolate, and it's just, I counted how many needle drops there are in this movie, and there's almost 40 needle drops. So it is a movie that is not that long. It's right at 2 hours. And there's literally 40 songs in it. They just cannot have a scene just play out with just no songs in it. You're like, what am I listening to America's Top 40 with Casey Kasem? What's going on here? Like, can we just dial this back? And I know people want to. Yeah.
I think they might have chosen the wrong tone for it, like the wrong genre of movie. And I think they chose the easiest path because, Tonya Harding and Nancy Kerrigan, that kind of broke around the time of tabloid culture. I mean, there was a big kind of tabloid magazine, like TMZ-esque kind of story, and it was irresistible trash for the masses. I think a more interesting and original and challenging version of this would have been something like, I don't know, like 1 Hour Photo or something. Like someone who was so deeply insecure that no matter how hard she works, she can never come across with the kind of poise as someone that she views as more privileged, like Nancy Kerrigan. That she resorts to this kind of behavior to subterfuge her, and it can be like one of those will do anything to achieve American success stories.
I think a different sort of directorial treatment would have brought something more out of the story than what we get, which is sort of a mockumentary type setup. So that's where the sort of the cues to laugh come in. I did not see this with an audience, so I don't know what the audience thought of it. I suspect
that's my point. Look, what we know of the story is tabloid. So we don't need a tabloid version of it. Show us something that's deeper. Show us something that means something.
I completely agree.
That we haven't seen.
I completely agree. Just doing it like an episode of whatever that that Inside Edition or something like that is not the way to go.
And every time I understand this. Every time they show Tonya Harding's interview, she's got like dirty dishes behind her. Her apartment's filthy and shit. And, they stack the decks to make it so obvious.
And I mean everybody's smoking in it and stuff. I mean, it's, even Tonya Harding. So I don't know. That's and they don't really get into Nancy Kerrigan or anything very much as a character. So that's another, I think, big minus. And it's I don't understand these critics. Do critics think that everything at the end of the year is going to be good? I mean, do they do they just go on autopilot? When they go out and they praise something like this, I just have they not seen any movies, or is it just that we're in an age where anybody can be a critic, and it doesn't mean that you have to know anything about movies anymore? You just have to. Hey, I like going to movies. I'm gonna. It's like.
And they all sound like Jerry Lewis.
Wait, Jerry Lewis wrote film reviews? Holy shit!
Oh man, but so I mean, I could tell what it was going to be from the trailer, and so I can't say that it was really disappointing. It just confirmed my suspicions. So I cannot recommend it.